Hi Taurus, how's everybody doing? Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. So you could have been invited to get involved in something. This can be like someone trying to connect with you, or you were invited somewhere and you're trying to figure out whether or not you're going to do this or not, or whether or not you're going to move on from something. This can also be like somebody that you've been reconnecting with, I'm seeing. Starting off with the King of Pentacles, you may feel very, very focused on like your career, hobbies, the things that you're interested in. Here's that Three of Cups I was seeing. It looks like somebody's trying to connect with you, but I don't think that you're going to find what you want there. Not emotionally anyway, is what I'm getting. Yeah, like you may find too, like certain people want you around because of like the way that they're seeing you, or like something about like even this can be your public persona or something that you're doing for your career. It's like people want to be around you for certain reasons. Like for some of you too, it's like they want to socialize with you, or they want to party with you, something like that. But it's something that may feel emotionally empty to you, because to be starting off with the King of Pentacles, it's like how people are seeing you when you're working, or how people are seeing you within your career, I'm hearing specifically. And it's like maybe you're even questioning why these people want you around too. For some of you too, this can be like a specific person that wants to connect with you, and you're like, I don't know about that. I don't think that I'm gonna find what I'm looking for here. This can even be a lifestyle that you're changing too. It's like maybe it had been about like quantity before, and now it's more about quality. I will say this too, for some of you, you could also feel like somebody wants you around because of something that like they think that you'll give to them. Like this can be finances, or like you providing some sort of stability for people, or like something that comes with what it is that you do, something like that. It's like, it may be feeling like certain people want you around for the wrong reasons, but I'm seeing this almost like not even phase you, and I'm seeing you just walk away from something. Because it's like, maybe you were also having fun for a little bit too, but now you're like, you know what, I want something different, or like, this isn't working for me anymore. And I'm seeing you kind of pick up and go here. So I'm hearing it was fun while you had it. It was fun while it lasted. Yeah, this is what's going on here. You getting in touch with your heart space and being like, am I feeling fulfilled here? Is this actually surface level? Or does this have the substance that I want for myself? You asking yourself that question is going to help steer you in the right direction for you. You may even have a particular like person or an energy coming through and kind of guiding you a little bit when it comes to like what you actually want, heart-wise. For some of you too, there could have been someone that you were like depending on a little bit, or you were leaning on a little bit, that like didn't come through for you in the way that you were hoping that they would. It's like maybe you thought that you'd get more help with something, and that's not what happened in a situation. But I'm seeing this even be like an existential thing. Like, it's not like you needed help moving that couch over there. It's like maybe you had some big life question, and you thought that like maybe somebody would give you more guidance within your life, and it's like you didn't get that. because you're being guided to use your intuition. Or, like, for some of you, too, you may have somebody that, so with the High Priestess popping out, to have it next to the Page of Pentacles, this can actually be like a real life person or some type of guide that's coming through that's actually helping you go in the direction where your heart is calling you and like get in touch with the heart space. And it may be hard for you to see objectively, but this person can. And so like this person may be like somehow segueing into your life to help you out. For those of you that this can be like a psychic, I'm hearing a medium, it can be a tarot reader, it can be an energy worker, I'm also hearing healer for some. For others of you, this can be both someone coming into your life like that and also you getting in touch with like these aspects of you doing these things. I just saw 5:44 on the time when I looked up. So it's like some type of change when it comes even to like your stability and also how you're taking care of yourself, how you're protecting yourself, where you're being guided along your path. So, this can also be you learning how to get more in touch with your intuition and what that's telling you and how to like turn the volume up and make that more clear for you. There could be somebody that's actually guiding you through that process or somebody that you're connecting with. I'm hearing linking up with, hooking up with. But I'm seeing this be more of like a social energetic thing that's happening here. I think, too, that there's a situation where you know exactly what your intuition is telling you. Like, something became very, very clear to you. But part of you may be having a hard time accepting that. I'm seeing it's like the High Priestess has told you something. So, like, whether this was, like, somebody that you really trust to give you guidance or this is your own intuition, or maybe, I'm hearing amalgamation of both. This is something that you're still like, I don't know if I want to see that. I don't know if I want to do that. Feeling a little bit resistant still. Or maybe feeling stuck within a scenario and being like, I don't know. Maybe feeling like you can't move out of a space that you kind of want to move out of. But the thing with the Eight of Swords is that this is self-imposed. So it's like you may know something or you have like realized some type of big truth for you and you're still like, I'm just gonna stay here because it's really comfy. I'm getting something about a weighted blanket here. It's like maybe you feel anxious to actually follow your intuition a bit. So I'm seeing like a relationship with the High Priestess is still being worked on currently. I'm hearing, but you're right on the money with something. I'm hearing we could have had it all. I'm seeing you very, very focused on these big dreams and big goals that you have. I'm seeing something going on with like finances or a really huge goal that you've achieved, or like there's something going on with your work. Like I'm hearing the word stupendous. I'm seeing just like something going very, very well for you within like your personal life, within your career life. Something that you're doing, something related to the King of Pentacles. So this is like your MC, this is your public persona, this is your career. It's like also I'm hearing the suit that you wear. So maybe like that aspect of your being, it's like the one that I'm hearing faces the world. But then there's this shift that goes into an interpersonal relationship. And I'm seeing like somebody that you could have reconnected with, been spending time with, and somebody that you feel close with. However, I'm also seeing an ending, and I'm seeing like two notions of this. It's like maybe you feel like as much as you were connected with this person, you're not actually finding what you were looking for there. Maybe you feel like they're not supportive too of something that you have going on for yourself. Like this is someone where it's like you want to have the career, have this particular like way that you're living your life, and like you're very focused on your goals and stuff, and maybe you feel like you were having a hard time fitting in a relationship into that, or that it wasn't like complementary to what it is that you've been doing. Because I am, like, on one end, I'm seeing something go very, very well for you here. And I'm seeing these periodic check-ins that you're doing too, where it's like you're getting closer and closer. I'm hearing checkpoint. It feels like there's been a shift when it comes to what your heart is involved in, and before you could have been chasing after something. I'm hearing accolades for some. It's like maybe you wanted some sort of recognition before, and now you're in a spot where it's like I'm seeing some things that you've accomplished that have been like significant to you, but there's almost like an emptiness within some of that. And now you're like really questioning yourself, like what do you actually want? For some of you, like you may be moving out of out of an environment completely, or like you're changing your scenery, or you want to pick the speed up of something. And the more you're getting in touch with the high priestess, the more it's actually leading you into a place where like you're finding the things that truly resonate with you. And I think that's the big question that you've been asking yourself too. Like, what am I involved in right now that like maybe at one point in time it really did resonate with me, but it's not resonating with me anymore. I'm even getting something about flying, like maybe even planes here. Or you could be getting on a plane and going somewhere, or there could be something going on with travel. I'm also hearing fast travel. But yeah, it's like I'm seeing you and like potentially this person, like this can be a spirit guide, but this can also be like a person that's become some sort of guide in your life that you're connecting with energetically. At minimum, definitely connected with this person or this guide energetically. I'm seeing this person actually help you help you get moving here closer to something that you want. And this person is also like linking you up, helping you link up with your intuition. Like I'm seeing them help you like cultivate something within your life too. And I mean, this doesn't have to be one person. For some of you, this is a very particular person that like you've connected with. That's definitely meant to be like some sort of I'm hearing source of guidance for you. Yeah, for some reason like the high priestess is very much sticking out to me. So it looks too like at the beginning of the spread there's a lot about like being focused on your career and all of that, and I think you've gotten to a place that you feel good about. And that's not to say it's not something that you want to keep working on, but there's a sense of stability that you're feeling now. So it's like you've gotten to a good place. You've really built something for yourself. You've like accomplished certain things. And so I'm not seeing that be so much of a concern now, even though it's clearly something that you're still going to be tending to. If it's not career, like you can say this can be like a hobby of yours that you're very attracted to, is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing there be a shift where it's like you want to involve your intuition. You want to involve, I'm hearing your spiritual welfare. I'm hearing this specifically now. And it's like, well, how do we get to this place now? How do we get connected with her? How do we get linked up with her? I'm hearing, how do we make that happen? I'm seeing somebody that you may want to talk to, actually. Or you're ready to have a conversation too, and this can be something that you haven't really shared yet that you're going to be sharing. Because to have the High Priestess and also the King of Swords here, it's like something that has not been brought to light, something you may be like keeping close to the chest that like has not been shared, some type of announcement you want to make. But it seems like this is something like potentially private, or like you've kept this to yourself for a reason. And this may be like an aspect of you or like an interest that you have even. It's like maybe you feel like you're perceived in a certain way, and like some people don't know that you are like I'm hearing a spiritualist for some, or like you're connected with energy work, or you have like psychic abilities and stuff like this. And this may be something that you want to share. Like you can even, for some of you, you're breaking out into like some type of platform. For some of you, this is something on the side that you're going to be doing. Interesting. like I'm seeing some type of announcement connected to the High Priestess here, or this can be somebody that you're going to be working closely with. I am seeing too, like while all of this is going on, there's some type of big ending that you've been going through or that you're processing through right now that you still have not let go of. Like it's something that may still be hard to, I'm hearing express the energy, but I'm seeing it more so be like expel the energy. Something that's still looming for you. So I'm just looking at the moon here with the High Priestess. The moon is a very, very intuitive psychic energy. It's one that's very emotional, one that's very feeling. So, like, this ending that you're going through right now, I'm seeing this, like, you could have had different plans and expectations for how this thing would play out, and that's not what happened here. So this may be something that you're still adjusting to as well, Taurus. What is this? I'm seeing you be in a place where it's like, I'm not going to find someone that's going to treat me how I want to be treated. Or maybe you just feel like you're too generous and you're not going to find somebody that's generous in the way that you are. Especially when it comes to like time, energy, love, stuff like that. There's definitely a sense of feeling like a bit closed off towards people, but maybe because you feel kind of left out or separated. But I'm seeing the five of Pentacles be linked to the Six of Pentacles. So it's like you may be feeling a lack of harmony and flow with like those around you, or maybe someone particularly that you want to connect with. And it's like I'm seeing you like really searching for, really seeking something where you feel like there's a sense of balance. I'm getting like energetically more than anything with someone. Because it's like, it feels like something's missing or you don't have something that you want. And it feels like it's this like equal type of exchange that you want to have with someone, especially like with the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's like maybe you feel like you have love to give and you don't have someone like returning that to you. And like feeling down on your luck in that department a bit. I'm seeing like something that you're definitely very focused on, definitely very interested in. Do you see this lady's face? I know that it's like kind of hard to see the cards, but the way that she is, it's like this face of longing for something, and I'm seeing it be the Six of Coins here. So it's like she's longing for this sense of balance, this sense of reciprocity with someone. And like even like you could even be in a space too where it's like you're seeing these other people like in relationships and you're like, look at how loving they are with one another, or like, you know, kind of when we're missing something that's like all we can see outside of ourselves. It's like you really want dessert or chocolate chip cookie, and then like only ads on the TV come through for like desserts and all of that, and you have none of that at your place. So it's like one of those situations. It's like you can't stop thinking about love and like having this particular connection with someone, and then it's like all you see. It's like you go on Instagram and you're seeing these couples together, and you look outside your window and you're seeing these people walking hand in hand together. Then you turn on the TV and it's like all of these romantic movies come on, you know? Like one of those situations. Part of this is about believing that you can have what you're looking for. Believe that you can have what you want. I saw 1919 on the time when I looked up. If I call out a number and you look up the angel number for it, it will give you more insight into like the depth and context of the reading. Yeah, I'm just seeing like so much like this type of energy here. You could have also been with someone where like you had some type of unpleasant experience where it's like you were at that level with someone and giving that, and that like was not returned to you, like feeling disappointed about that, feeling sad. I'm seeing a 5, a 6 in the middle, and then a 5 on the other side. I'm hearing changes are coming. I'm seeing a bridge here. I feel like you're just really focused on the things that have not worked out here. This is what it looks like to me with the 5 of Cups. It's like I can't stop thinking about how she didn't hold my hand when I wanted to hold her hand, you know, like how you didn't get these things that you wanted. Or how they didn't turn out in the way that you wanted them to. It's like I could have almost had it. Here you are. Spirit's telling you switch up the attitude. Yeah. This is about you setting boundaries. When you get in this place, like if for some of you, this could be somebody that you're dealing with right now, actually. It's like someone's not treating you the way that you want to be treated, and you don't want to have to set boundaries, but you're going to have to. Like, but that could have even been a thing too. You got into a position where you advocated for yourself and what you wanted, and you got in a fight with this person or like some type of argument. It's like something was even controversial that you brought up to this person, potentially. But this is about you knowing too, if like you have certain standards or expectations and you're bringing that up to somebody, if this person is like, rather than being receptive to you, they're getting in an argument and getting all defensive with you, that's also telling you something too. Because why are you negotiating your values with someone and how you want to be treated, you know? Like you're having the courage to speak up and express yourself here, and someone is not receptive to your energy and your needs, and like what kind of relationship is that then, where you feel like you can't ask for what you need, you know? Because that's like such a big move to be making in the first place, and I think this is teaching you a lesson about like who this person's energy is around you, and like how much you're valued by certain people, you know? And what the relationship is and where people are versus where you are, you know? Yeah. Having the courage to speak your truth. I'm hearing send that message. Yeah, I'm seeing like some type of qualm that you have with someone. You may be fighting yourself, but I'm getting that like what you want and what you need, like it needs to be said here. Otherwise, you're going to be in a place where you're like, I'm not living my truth. I'm seeing that. I feel like you're like halfway to kind of bearing your soul here, but you haven't done it completely. And two, this is about like making decisions that feel right to you and feel empowering to you, and needing to get to a place where you're like, I have to be okay with the outcome of this because I know that I was living in my truth in this situation, rather than being like, ooh, they might not like that I'm asking them to like pick up when I call them on Sunday nights, and then like you don't say that to them because you don't want to get in an argument with someone, you know? So this is about like having the strength to and courage to advocate for yourself, to express your feelings in a way that feels true to you, to speak your truth in the way that you need to, and to gain the emotional clarity that you want. Because this is going to tell you like who's in resonance with you and who's not. And as I said before, why are we negotiating our values with someone and feeling disappointed and conflicted because like you're not expressing yourself or something that you want, when you can have that with someone else, you know? It's like, why stick around in a situation where like you're not feeling comfortable within your skin, I'm hearing, when you can be around someone that accepts you and someone that actually cares to like tend to your needs and have open dialogue with you, you know? I'm just looking at you here in this spread. I'm also looking at Leo on the bottom of the deck. Leo, Aries, Virgo, Neptune. Alright, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.